Так, всем привет! Я нахожусь в Raven Rock State Park. Сегодня я буду кемповать у реки. Для этого я хочу... То есть я гуляю уже по трейлу. То есть 5 миль до Lanier Falls. Посмотрю Rapids. Потом вернусь на паркинг лот, потому что because they are located in two different sides of the parking lot, so I didn't take my backpack on this long trail, which is 4.55 miles, a loop, and there's a little appendix that going to the river. Okay, this is how the trail looks like. There's many people hiking back and forth. So at some point, it seems like I'm on a Broadway in Manhattan, not in some trail in the woods in the state park. But this is how trail looks like. I mean, it's pretty clean. With leaves over, some wood. Okay, so this is Lanier Falls, it's called. It's got a rock formation across the river, and it is +1, +2 rapids. But it's not just one, but two. One follows by another. There's a great drop, about 5 feet drop if you go to the right. But if you go to the left, there is drop, but once you pass the first rapids, and then you have to kind of bounce around the haystacks and clear around those rocks right over there. So here is the rock formation. It's like a island toward the right side of the river, and you can see water rushing around that bend to the right, but majority of the river is actually to the left. To the right is very sketchy, a big drop. To the left, once you pass the first rapids, then you have to choose between left and right again. The right again will be big drop. So once you pass in the middle of the first rapids, you need to stay left around the second set of rock formation. Okay, I'm right here at the parking lot. I just went this Campbell Creek Loop Trail. Step aside to see the Lanier Falls. Came back. I'm right now at the parking lot again. There's restroom, refill water. And from this parking lot, I'm gonna hike all the way to Fish Traps. Then backtrack and follow the Raven Rock Loop Trail to Little Creek Loop Trail to the campsite. So I've done roughly 5 miles so far, and there's another, I would say 1.6, 1.2, 1.8, but 3.5. Okay, so I'm at the end of Fish Traps Trail. So pretty much I'll flip the camera, but these are the other rapids. So pretty much there used to be a dam or something. Yes. So now it's just a series of rapids. So pretty much the Lanier Falls coming from upstream down, and you can see all these rocks laying across. There's a log got caught in one of the ledges. So yeah, it looks like in the middle it's pretty smooth just to go through everything, and it's not even full water. I mean, I would say it's a little bit higher than normal, but normal it's very shallow. I think normally it's per gauge they say like, I don't know, 3 feet or something, maybe lower. Right now it is at 4 feet, so it's not really a lot of water. Okay. I feel like I'm on Manhattan. There's so many people. Alright, enough. I got another 0.7 miles to go. It's not easy. I'm sure it took too much stuff with me. Kitchen sink, couch. Of course. I got a bunch of stuff that I probably next time not gonna take. Like extra tarp, extra rain fly, extra this and extra that. Well, I've got 2 liters of water with me, well, 2.5. I already probably drank 1 liter, but for a day hike, it's not that hot, so. And I'm gonna be next to the river. I have filter, so for cooking I'll be using the filtered water so I can boil and then cook. All right. Well, as I said, it's a popular place. Very nice. This is the Raven Rock itself, on the shore of Cape Fear River. Here's my backpack. It's heavy. So here's a quiet Cape Fear River. Almost there. Nice trail. I'm glad I've got the trekking poles. It's so easier with them to distribute the weight when you step and lean, especially when going uphill, downhill on a crooked trail, when it is like sideways. So it gives you a little bit of a support instead of like using a handrail. So, okay, I'm here. So, yes, this trail leads to close to the river. So I'm gonna go find my spot, site number 3. Okay, here's my camp spot. Pretty spaced out. There's only 6 of them, and yeah, they're pretty much social distant from each other. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't know what this trail goes to. Go check it out. I want to take my backpack off. Okay. Backpacking tip number 1. When you carry heavy backpack on, even not heavy, and it's got your hip support over here, don't wear your belt. Well, pretty much it's supposed to sit on your hips, but it's sitting on your belt, and belt sitting on your hips. And then I'm sure I've got some wear out skin right over here. Короче, я свой бивуак установил, дрова приготовил. Может, еще чуть-чуть порежу. Ладно, вечер. Тент. Не тот тент взял, но ничего. Это тоже одноместный, только у него вход спереди, с торца. Мне он не нравится, но что поделаешь, что-то не тот схватил. Хоть под складку взял. А ночью под утро обещает дождь, поэтому я не зря этот тент взял. Можно было и без него, но хорошо взял, натянул. И использую, ну, тут деревяшку поставил, ветку, там трекинг полз, так, чтобы над столом. Вот, ну, чтобы, если уж даже роса, чтобы не намокла. А так, в принципе, готов. Вот там есть туалет. Вот. And as usually, we're doing beef with mashed potatoes. Got some drinks. It's gonna be a nice dinner. Всем привет, часов 6.
после 6 сейчас будет темнеть уже. Я тут made a fire. It's a little bit after 6. It's darker than the camera shows. I don't know, it lightens up stuff. But got enough firewood. Some of them drying on the rack over there. So I just had my dinner. Water boil. I'm gonna wash the pots, make some coffee, and supposed to be a full moon tonight on a Halloween night, which happens once in a blue moon. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. I'm just shining my headlamp into my face so you can see it's dark. It's after 7. Moon is rising over some trees. I can see full moon. In about a few hours it's going to be somewhere higher than that. We'll see how light it's going to be outside. But so far, fire is firing, light is shining, tent over there in the background. Whew, that was a day. My hips are hurting, upper legs pretty much. Backpacking something you've never done. So I guess some different groups of muscles are working now. Well, because when you carry a backpack, you should not have your load on your shoulders. It has to be on your hips. Well, not all of it, but probably 80% of your hips, and then just held by your shoulder straps. That way you should be able to carry heavy loads. But I really need to reduce my load. Alright, see you later.